Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 1 win and no defeat, representing Scorpion MMA, it's Sophie Hollingsworth. And her opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats, representing Lion's Den, it's Josie Blaber. This contest is brought to you by Rosie Sexton Osteopath.
Here we go. We had our first women's fight of the night, a catchweight competition. Sophie Hollingsworth in the blue corner, the gray-white tap-out shorts as she takes on Josie Blaber fighting out of the Lion's Den. 2-2 for Josie Blaber against 1-0 for Sophie Hollingsworth. Here we go.
Yeah, pretty much a wash when it comes to the records and experience. Both these ladies looking to make a mark here in what's essentially the lightweight division. Not often we see fights of this weight in women's mixed martial arts in the UK, but of course the more the sport comes on, the more these opportunities open up.
Absolutely. But both sort of checking their distance, feeling each other out at the moment. Nobody really committing to anything in the first minute or so here.
Looks like a real disciplined boxing style for Josie Blaber. Getting those hands going and looking to mix the kicks in there as well. Looking to kick the rear ankle out and just off balance her opponent. You've always got the right hand counter behind that. She's kicking very low, aiming to get her opponent's center of gravity disturbed here. Promising stuff early on.
And that's becoming more and more prevalent throughout all levels of MMA at the moment. The kicks to the calf, the kicks to the, as opposed to the thigh, working the lower part of the leg. Again, both ladies in the pocket. Blaber landing a few there.
And the referee just warming Sophie Hollingsworth there for use of the elbow in that flurry. Of course, amateur mixed martial arts rules, no elbow strikes allowed. I believe we are still using these strikes to the head here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, nice leg kick there from Blaber.
It just seems to have a little more zip, a little more technique when it comes to throwing the kicks, especially low. We've seen Hollingsworth try to answer a couple of times, but just not that snap or the extension of the hip, swing of the hip.
No, Blaber looking to be the more disciplined striker of the two thus far as well. Nice head movement there to just get out of the range of that jab.
Just a flinch. Very nice.
Yeah, good work pumping that jab in again.
Neither been able to assert a whole lot of dominance, but it looks like Blaber at the moment is just controlling a little more of the tempo, a little more of the position, a little more of the fight.
Yeah, and she's landed the cleaner punches and kicks so far. Oh, it takes a big overhand there, but catches it with the all over! Unbelievable!
Wow, there's some power in them there hands.
Josie Blaber, I believe it was a counter jab there that caught Hollingsworth square on the jaw.
Absolutely in the sweet spot. She dropped immediately. Beautiful punch.
Steve, you talk about those punches that land on the button. That was on the button.
Absolutely.
Doesn't always have to be the biggest of shots. I mean, how does the saying go? Precision beats power, timing beats speed. That's exactly what we saw there. Pitch perfect, counter straight. All it took and all she wrote.
What's in the water here in Wolverhampton with these clean knockouts tonight, man?
I don't know, but I'm going to fill up my I'm going to fill up my cup here at half-time.
Absolutely stunning.
Phenomenal stuff there. The medics now just making sure Sophie Hollingsworth is okay. Fighter safety of paramount importance here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions. I'm sure Sophie will be fine, but a lot to celebrate there for Josie Blaber.
Looks like they're checking the jaw. Could be a broken jaw, perhaps. Glad to see she's being treated. Glad to see she's responding, talking to the medical officials. Good to see.
gentlemen, let's have a continued round of applause for both fighters in the cage this evening. As 2 minutes and 32 seconds into round number 1, we have a winner by knockout in the blue corner, Josie Blaber. And your appreciation, please, for Sophie Hollingsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Josie Blaber. That was so fast, we didn't really see exactly what it was. Was it like a counter right hand or something? It seemed to land right on the sweet spot though.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Well, that's no use.
Probably my right hand. No.
It looked, as the fight was progressing, that you were the more disciplined striker. Did you think you were going to have that advantage going in?
Yeah, I was trying not to get too aggressive, going gun-ho and make a mistake, so I was quite pleased.
Well, it was a great performance and a fantastic knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Josie Blaber.